than you or than anybody else. Besides, I have the Lord and the Buchanan names behind me, as well as all their money and power. All you have is Vicky. That is it. Clint hates you. Cord would like to see you strangled. And everybody is heartbroken because you've been using Al as your own and Cord's. Tina, please. Enough is enough. Just give him up peacefully. No. I am never giving Al to you. I don't care if I have to fight him from the electric chair. I will never give up.
I wish I knew what the hell I was going to do.
Oh, damn it, Max, you cannot ride the fence on this one.
I know that. But I'm less prepared than anyone else in this bunch. Steve, I didn't know I was up to being godfather, much less daddy.
I agree. Plus the fact that you are not in love with Gabrielle, you're not planning on marrying her and providing a home for Al.
Are we making one or two assumptions
No,
here?
I don't think we are. You don't love Gabrielle. You're in love with Tina. God
I can
knows
hardly
why,
even look at her now.
That doesn't mean you don't love her. And because you do, you're not willing to tell her that Gabrielle is the one that ought to have this baby.
You want to stop telling me what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling?
Fine. Then let's talk about the real issue here, which is the kid. You haven't even brought him up.
Al hasn't got any problems at all. 95 people a day pick him up, hug him, tell him
Max,
how much
what
they love
are you
him.
going to do about this baby?
Hold it. The reason you're pushing this, the reason you do not think that I can make a home for that baby and Gabrielle is because you love her and you want to make that home.
Listen, honey, whatever I decide with all this, it's going to affect you. So now would be a good time for you to put your 2 cents in.
I can't do that, honey. I mean, what if I help you make a decision and then you regret it later? I don't want to be responsible for that.
Still, I'd like to know how you feel.
I feel that if you want Al, I will stand beside you and fight for him no matter what it takes. And I also feel that if you want to give him back to his natural mother and father, knowing that we're going to have a baby of our own someday, that's fine, too.
Okay, now I know how you feel. Now I'd like to know what you would prefer.
Honey, I can't say please. Try to understand.
Yeah, I do. And I guess I'm kind of getting the indication that maybe you think I should give Al up. I don't know. I kind of think about it logically, and I think, well, except for the fact that I've grown to love this little fella, he's really not mine in any way, shape, or form. And I'll always know that Gabrielle could be out there loving him, and that Max is his real father. And I guess all the logic kind of goes out the window when I'm holding him like this.
I know. Oh, sometimes I just wish that we could pack our bags and go to El Paso and after we're married and just leave this town and all the bad memories it has for us.
Would you do that?
Of course I'd do that.
And could we have kids right away?
Bet.
No, I don't know that would be a good idea. Besides, I don't know that you could go. I mean, come on, you got all this stuff with your family going on. Your grandmother would just about die if you took off and didn't do anything with the family company.
Are you kidding? It would force my father to get more involved in the company, which is exactly what I want to happen. But that's not the problem here, honey. The question is, would you ever be able to walk away from him?
Oh, I wish I knew the answer to that one.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Charles. Really, in spite of all these incredible distractions, I mean, the gambling and the wonderful champagne and even you. You know, when I hear Mary Lynn's name, this pain sort of shoots through me. And
I know it does, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but you can't let it consume you, Lee. She's going to come around. She will, in her own time. And right now, there's nothing you can say. Not today, not tomorrow, not even next week.
Yeah.
It's going to change anything.
Yeah, you're right. You know when I think I blew this? I blew this when I told Mary Lynn that I thought Tom persuaded her to move back in with him. You know, I have got to learn something. I have got to learn that when I react angry, when I react spiteful, I am pushing her away,
Well,
right?
see, that was just a gut reaction, which you have to forget about and try not to do again. But my advice, and it's only an opinion, is that between you and Tom, the parent who pushes the least amount against Mary Lynn right now is going to score the most amount of points.
You know what? You have gone through such an incredible amount of things in this brief relationship. This is just... Hey, do you know what I am going to do?
No.
I am going to promise that I am not going to talk about my daughter. I am not going to talk about my ex-husband because there is no need on dwelling on it right here and now. Is that right?
That is right. That is right. You said that very well. Faster than I could. And I think that we have some champagne that needs drinking.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
What's...
Uh-oh, look, my glass is empty.
Oh, no. Well, let me see what I can do about that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a nice sound. I wonder if there are any good sounds on that machine over there. Say romantic music, do you think?
Romantic music at this hour?
This hour? What time it is? I don't even know what time it is when I'm with you. I have no idea. Well, at least it's not a tango.
Oh.
Miss Halpern.
Mm-hmm.
May I have this dance?
You
Please.
may.
Thank you. Oh. Where am I? You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You want to put that down?
Sure.
Is that how the dip was invented? Do you
Maybe
think?
so.
Oh, I'm glad we came here. I don't know if I can turn the other way. Let me see.
Oh.
Well, see, now it worked.
Oh, wait. Gosh, Charles. I don't know. I think we should really wait on this, you know?
I don't want to wait. I really don't want to wait. I want you. I want you right now. I want us. I really want us to become us. I really think that we could care a lot about each other. I mean, we could grow and just make it more and more and more.
No.
Well, now what?
Mary Lynn.
Mary Lynn?
Really, Charles, I'm sorry. I have really got to keep a clear head here, you see, because I am a mother now. I am a mother. I have to be responsible for my actions, and I just can't jump into things because if I do, I might appear like, I don't know, a common harlot.
A common harlot? I resent that remark, a common harlot. I mean, after all the things I've said to you, I've told you how beautiful you are and how important you are to me, and you are, and how much I would want you, and I love you, and I don't think that you can translate that into being a common harlot.
Yes, but you see, Charles, it's just what... Oh, gosh, I want to go to bed with you. I really do. I can't. You see, I have a large responsibility to marry Lynn now. Now, I can't keep our lives separate anymore. They're together. It's my life, and it is her life, and they have... Is this really stupid?
No, it's really not really stupid. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Let me turn this off for a second. Here, wait a second. I don't know really what our problem is. Now, either we have had too much to drink.
Yes.
Or we haven't had enough to drink.
Well...
But the only obvious solution that I can see is that we have to become respectable. Okay? Isn't that right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you don't have any shoes on. Do you know where they are? I think that you should find your shoes.
Yeah.
And then we go get married.
Is that what?
It's a very good idea. We go and get married.
Oh, wait a second here. Wait, hold it. We have to hold this. You and I are drunk.
No, we're not that drunk. Not yet. Maybe before the night is over, but not yet. Not yet. You know, we're in Nevada. Do you know a good thing about Nevada?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you something good about Nevada. You can get married in Nevada whenever you want to get married in Nevada. All you have to do is find the drawer and find a phone book, because you can find a justice of the peace in the phone book. Watch. What do I need? J? J. R. J. Blow on that. Paul Mason, marriage marvel, open 24 hours.
Charles, I just don't know. I think you are being a little too serious about this.
Well, of course I'm serious. I am absolutely serious. We are going to get married. And tomorrow morning, after the champagne and the passion have fled our systems, if we feel that this marriage doesn't have a chance of working out, we'll get it annulled.
You would really go through all this just to sleep with me?
You have no idea what I would go through just to sleep with you. So, shall we? I'm going to get the champagne. Do you know we're wasting our honeymoon time?
Yeah, well, all right, I will get my shoes here.
That's a good idea.
I'm really not the barefoot type anyway.
I'm getting married in the morning.
Uh-oh, Charles, no, you're not getting married in the morning. You see, it is the evening.
Oh, I told you, I don't know what the hell time it is anyway. You can get the light?
Yes, I will.
I got the champagne.
So there I was, angry again and screaming at my mother because she thinks my father is making points with me.
So that nice relaxed feeling you had at the shack's gone now, right?
Well, not entirely. And I also realized that I have to find a permanent place of my own to live. I walked into this house and I said, no way can I stay here. There are too many walls and not enough windows, and my father isn't even here. Meanwhile, there are notices all over the desk telling me that school started, so I'm behind.
School?
Yeah, I told you I went to the university last year.
Yeah, but you never said anything about this year.
Well, that's because I thought I was going to Europe with Rick. Now that I'm not, I mean, it's not as if I have anything better to do.
That's true. Yeah, well, what the hell? I mean, so you'll be busy now. So you won't have to think about your parents with all the classes and studying and football games and dates with preppies and...
Why are you getting angry?
I'm not angry. It's just you moved into a world that's about 1,000,000 miles from mine.
You're bright. I don't understand why you haven't started college.
Try money. Plus, I'm not interested. Add those two things up, and there's your answer.
No. There's more to it than that.
I'm not going to give you Al. He is mine. Look, I don't care that you gave birth to him. He is mine now. And I'm a much better parent to him than those strangers you were going to give him to in Argentina. I love him more than anybody could possibly love him.
Well, I can see there's nothing more to say here.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh?
Your being here in this house is causing me a lot of anxiety, so I want you out, and I want you out right now.
That's fine. Understand, Al goes with me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you just try, little lady. Go ahead and try.
What the hell is going on here?
Well, your wonderful wife wants to kick me out of the house, but I'm not leaving without my son.
Oh, no, she's leaving, and Al is staying.
Both of you just stop it, all right? Tina, I want you to stop telling Gabrielle that she's got to leave, because nobody is going anywhere until we decide what is going to happen with Al. So she's going to stay right here with you, with the baby.
Her side.
I am on the baby's side. Now just calm down.
Oh, yeah, great. With all three of you standing here staring at me, I can really calm down, right?
Well, I'll be with my son.
Honey, I really should go and check on my grandmother. I better get going.
Listen, why don't you wait out in the car? I want to talk to you, right after I talk to Tina.
Okay. Tina, I know you might find this hard to believe, but I really hope the jury says that you're innocent.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I know I'm not the strongest person on earth, and now lately I'm just a little bit shaky. I seemed to be doing okay until Gabrielle walked in.
I know that every breath you're taking right now is taking all your energy and self-control, Tina.
But yelling at Gabrielle like that is not the answer.
Yeah, well, we both know what the answer is, don't we? We have got to fight for Al, Cord, you and me. And if I go to jail, then you're going to have to do most of the fighting. And when you and Kate are married, you can raise them until I get out on appeal or something.
Laura, do you ever listen to yourself, Tina? Even for you, that is unreasonable.
No, look, and when I get out of jail, then we can have joint custody, just like we always agreed to. And Al doesn't even have to know where his mother went to.
Stop it, Tina, all right? You may not be yelling right now, Tina, but you are definitely hysterical. Now, no judge in the world is ever going to go along with an arrangement like that.
But please, if you ever loved me, and I know you did, please help me hold on to Al, please.
I'm going to go say goodbye to Kate, and then I will be right back, and we will finish this.
Cord, please just think about it, okay?
I care a lot about Gabrielle.
You love her.
know.
You are in love with
this
her.
kid is my nephew. Have you forgotten that? I'm not just a disinterested party here. Now, I'm worried that Gabrielle is going to become the victim here because being a daddy's not in your plans right now. And also, not to mention, Cord and Tina and their families coming down on her back.
Oh, so now you and Gabrielle are going to get together and come down on my back.
Max, you got to decide what side you're on. I know you like to live life day to day.
Hey,
and to
now
hell with
listen
the
just for a
future.
second. I know my responsibility to my son, and I don't need you telling me about it. Now listen, just because I don't open up my soul to you doesn't mean I'm not walking around with a knot in my stomach.
If you take care of issue number 1, maybe issue number 2 will be a little easier to handle. Issue number 1 is that Gabrielle still thinks that she's going to ride off into the sunset with Max Holden.
How do you know I won't do it?
You're a lot of things, Max, but you're not a hypocrite. And I don't think you're going to become one now, just because of a child.
Maybe you just hit on something, Stevie. Yeah, maybe I've been feeling some guilt, earned or not, and I've been trying to jam the pieces of this jigsaw puzzle together, even though I know they'll never, ever fit. Hey, thanks for your input, no matter how biased it may be. I think I better go take a walk, all right?
What do you mean, paper cups? I have crystal from the finest china store in New York for these occasions.
Excuse us.
What do you think, this is a schlock operation or something?
Certainly not.
Do you know what, Mr. Marriage person? I think you should find a third glass and join us.
Well, no. Never touch the stuff.
Thank you very
while
much.
sober.
Oh,
Now, I need some names here, preferably your own.
Jane and John Doe.
Charles!
Well, it just happened. No, you're not going to buy that.
Cute. No. And now your name really is...
Charles. Jameson.
What?
Jameson with an E. Sanders. The second.
The second?
The second, yes. You have a title, my dear.
Well.
And my beautiful bride-to-be, her name is Lee. What the hell is your middle name? I never knew. In all of the many months of our courtship, it never came up.
Charles, you do not know my middle name because I have to tell you that I do not have one. I think they're quite useless. And when you sign your checks, it takes forever. That's what I think.
It's true.
Now, it is my duty as justice of the peace to ask you both if you prefer to hold off on this until the morning, over coffee.
Sir, it is far more than champagne that is influencing this decision. Thank you very much.
Well, I certainly hope so.
I certainly hope so.
Well, now we don't get this paperwork done, we're going to be giggling in the chapel till dawn. And your name?
My name is Lee Halpern, and I will spell that for you. H-A...
No, right.
L, I can do this.
Oh, I was spelling Lee.
P-E-R-N.
N.
That's it.
That was good, huh?
Now, date of birth?
Sir, I am not going to tell you that. I do not want my fiancé to hear how old I am.
That's all right. I'll leave the room.
No, you're going to stay put. Now, she can whisper in my ear.
You're going
I
to
can whisper in his ear.
Oh.
Well, I better put this. I don't know, Charles. Are we really going to go through with this?
Absolutely, we're going to go through with this. We can't keep those 500 people at the reception waiting. We can. We can.
No.
No, of course we can.
Movie, I went downstairs to the restroom, and I called Cassie, just to tell her that we were going out to dinner and wouldn't be able to say goodbye to her. Well, it turns out that she's not going to Nice with John. So I forced her to tell me why.
Well, it only makes sense that you have someone here you can depend on.
Now I'm a big bother to her. I mean, she obviously resents me.
No,
just
that's not true. As a matter of fact, she readily accepted staying here.
Oh, of course, because like you, she's afraid her Aunt Melinda might still be bonkers.
That is not true.
Well, I guess I'll just have to prove to you and to her that my medication has indeed changed my life. And I'd toast modern science if we had a couple of drinks.
I think we can do something about that, Rob. When you get a chance, 2 club sodas, please.
Certainly.
Let's not spoil today. Let's not spoil our friendship.
We don't have to. If you just do one thing for me, please. I mean, be upfront about your concerns. Don't go behind my back to my niece or anybody else. It's gonna make me paranoid. I think that's the last thing in the world you want to do.
You got it. You got a deal.
Okay. Now we can get to know each other.
Okay, now that's that. Now for the good part. You just come right over here and stand over here.
Where?
Right here.
All right.
No.
Hi there.
Right to
Ready
the
for me?
party. Yes, all right. Now you just take your place over here.
Hi.
Now a little closer together so you can hold each other up if you have to.
Well, I beg your pardon. This is not so drunk, the two of us, that we can't stand up.
Well, we certainly are that drunk, Charles.
We are?
Yes.
Oh, well, we are, I guess. Please go ahead.
Okay, dearly beloved, we are gathered here, etc., etc. Charles, do you take this woman, Lee, for your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Now, Lee, do you take Charles for your legally wedded husband?
It's your turn. Come on.
Oh, sure. Hell, sure.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Now, this is the ring part. Have you got a ring?
We never thought about that.
No, but, you know,
have a
I
ring.
think you should just stick it in that old etc. part. No reason
That's a
for
good
that.
part.
We have some very nice rings here.
Now, from $25 to $5,000.
What? But, Charles, listen, I really believe I am worth marrying, but really, I don't think you should spend that much on a ring for just one night.
You be quiet, please, dear. Doesn't look to be worth more than $1,000.
So
You can't do this, really,
Do take
Charles.
personal checks.
oh, no way, but your credit cards are good.
Splendid, splendid.
I now pronounce your man and wife.
Hello, Mrs.
Whoa!
Well, go ahead. Kiss the bride.
It's all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Band's
Well,
I gotta go.
No, you don't. You're just trying to get out of talking about this.
What's there to talk about? You're going to college, which means we'll probably stop seeing each other.
No, we won't. We can look into scholarships for you.
I don't need charity, and I don't need college.
Wait a minute. Let's pretend that you could afford school, okay? What would you major in?
This is stupid.
No, come on. What would you study?
Well, when I was younger, I used to think about becoming a veterinarian.
Well, terrific. Lambda University has a great vet department.
And I won't be in it. And I won't be in college, and that's fine. Degrees are for other kids, not me, okay?
Why are you so negative about yourself?
I'm not negative. I'm just realistic. Anyway, I gotta run. I got a job interview. At a garage. See you later.
Well, I have classes in the morning, but I'm free for lunch.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been found guilty of first-degree murder. My murder, Tina. You will go directly to jail.
Which certainly determines the issue of who gets the baby. Give him to me, Tina. We'll visit you often. Can I even get to say goodbye?
This is goodbye, you twit. Now give her the baby. Court, Max, take her away.
Ward. Max, why are you in those uniforms?
We became guards just so we could haul you off.
You will never do anything to us ever again.
Never for the rest of your life.
Tina?
No, I won't go.
I was just thinking about being taken off to jail.
Tina, we don't know that that's what's going to happen. The jury is still out. They haven't come back with their decision yet.
I know. I was just talking to Judith, and they haven't made up their mind. Of course, I don't know if that's good or bad, though.
Tina, it's time that you let us out of the prison that you have put the four of us into. We need to come to a conclusion about the baby.
Oh, no, you don't look like a little guy who's ready to go to sleep anytime soon. Shall I sing you another song? Shall I? Shall I do that?
Gabrielle?
Max startled me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just, Hey there, Albert. How you doing? Just want to say goodnight and have a little talk with your mom.
You've been in the library talking to Tina.
No, I just slipped in the back way.
Max, is there something wrong?
Gabrielle, I can't marry you. I'm sorry I can't find a way to segue into this, but there's just no nice and easy path here. I adore you. I think you are one terrific lady. But I am no more in love than I ever was, and there's no way I can pretend that this baby's gonna magically change my feelings.
I know that. Don't you think I know that? Did I ever say that I thought you were going to marry me?
I know you had to be thinking it subconsciously. It crossed my mind, too. It just means that we're human.
Max, I gave up on you a long time ago. If I wanted to get you back by using my son, wouldn't I have told you about him before he was born?
Or right after, yes. But we have to get through this now. And then get on with Al. Look, you know I'm going to support him financially no matter who ends up with him.
And what does that mean? That if this goes to court, you don't know whose side you're going to be on, so it might as well be Tina's?
No, I haven't talked to her about it at all.
Oh, but when you do... But when you do... My God, Max. You will be on my side, won't you? I have to know that. Mine or Tina's.
I can see it in your eyes. You're going to tell me that we have to give him back, and I'm just not going to listen to you. I just won't.
You will listen to me, Tina. Now, you were the one who started this whole damn thing by bringing the baby back here and saying that he was mine and yours. Tina, I am holding you personally responsible for all the pain that I am feeling right now, and let me tell you something, I am swimming in it. So you're going to have to forgive me if I really don't care what you are going through. You just can't walk away from the truth, Tina, from the fact that you brought all this pain and torment back with you from Buenos Aires on purpose.
I love that baby. So none of that matters to me.
Yes, it does matter, Tina. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here having this conversation now.
Al is not our son. And no matter how much we love him, or how much we wish that he were, he is not.
He is our son. We have made him our son. Don't you see
Tina,
that?
the fantasy is over, all right? What was this, Tina? Was this some kind of a game to you? Were you playing house, playing dolls with this child? Tina, we got to give him back to Gabrielle.
I got it in there. I really did. Oh, wait a minute.
What? Oh, no, what?
I forgot.
What?
I didn't carry you across the threshold.
Charles, you are so drunk you can't even spell threshold.
Watch this trick. Come here.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Close the door.
Close the door. Are there steps? Oh, my God, there are steps.
This is the most
We're
incredible
floating
day of my
across
whole
the room.
life.
Highest, down onto the nuptial bed.
Oh, my gosh.
Here we
Oh,
go.
my God. Oh.
It's time to get serious about our bodies. It never did work.
Wait, Charles.
What?
I really have to tell you something.
Yes.
This is very serious.
What?
You have had so much liquor poured into your body, I don't even think you are going to be able to consummate this marriage. And that's the truth.
You see this ring?
Yeah, sure do.
Don't bet your brand new ring on that one, Mrs. Sanders.
Well, I lose.
Tina.
Then you'll be on Tina's side.
I don't know. Look, how many times have I told you? You brought in that lawyer 2 seconds after this bomb went off, and the rest of us haven't had time to think this through.
I hate you, Max Holden, and I hate everybody in this town. I just want my son back to get out of here.
Oh, yeah? Well, what if I get the court to force you to keep him here so I can watch him grow up?
And why doesn't Tina convince you to fight her court battles for her, too? Then you can both get Al away from me. Or maybe she'll just use her body and her big blue eyes to convince you that you can do anything and she'll just love it. She'll say that she'll leave court and she won't want to be with him. Maybe she'll marry you. Yeah, as long as you convince the whole world that Al belongs with her. Max, this isn't love we're talking about. This is obsession. Believe me, I know all about it. Because I had a big obsession on you. It's no good. So get rid of it while you can. Now, this little fella, he needs to go to bed. Yes. Are you going to put him in his crib like a good daddy? Or are you going to let his mother do it?
You know why you can give up Al so easily? Because you're getting married. You can start a family of your own soon.
That has got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but me. I have nothing in my future except for a great big jail cell out in Statesville. Al is all I have, and without him, they might as well just lock me up in there forever.
I can't deal with your self-pity right now, Tina. You know, I lost a mother in this mess that you started. And I'm real sorry that the first time you felt an unselfish love for someone, it was like this. That was probably the purest form of love you will ever know for that child. But when I think of years from now, when Al is old enough to comprehend what is going on, my vote is for Gabrielle.
Oh, yeah, she's a wonderful mother, isn't she? I mean, she just handed him right over to me, and she's treating him like he's some kind of rag doll.
Damn it, you are not thinking of the baby first here. Now you're thinking of yourself. If that jury comes back with a decision...
Yeah, with a guilty verdict, which is exactly what you think they're going to do, isn't it?
I don't know, Tina. I hope to God that they don't come back with a guilty verdict, but if they do, you can't possibly be thinking about the baby first by saying that you will fight for him to keep him with you.
Oh, yes, I can be thinking of him. And I will fight for him, and I don't need you to do it either. I'm going to fight for him all on my own. And you know what? I will fight for him here. I will fight for him from the electric chair. I will fight for him from the moon.
You know that unselfish love I was talking about? Well, right before my very eyes, I am watching it change into your usual selfish nonsense.
to sleep.
No, this is still our honeymoon.
Yes, I know it's our honeymoon, and you're really a wonderful lover. You're really the best, and I can't even imagine you sober.
I'm sober now. I'm sober as a judge right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're really sleepy, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I've decided that I don't want an annulment tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we should try this marriage on for a few days. Maybe a few months. Maybe even a few years.
Sweet.
Maybe even a few lifetimes.
That's great. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, but really, you know what? I can't hold on much longer.
No.
No.
No. She's asleep. Coffee. We should have some coffee. I'll call room service and get some coffee. That's what I'll do.
I racked my brain trying to think of some way to celebrate Tina's victory, and then it hit me. Angel food cake. That's her favorite, isn't it?
Oh, she'll love it. Yeah, if the jury cooperates.
Well, they made their decision last night, didn't they? Mm-hmm.
We're going to find out what it is at 11 a.m. sharp.
Wait a second. What is there to know? Tina is innocent, and that's what the jury's going to say.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one who believes
Wait a
in my
second. Wait a second. I want you to know that I do not think that Tina should be put in